With increasing food and fuel prices, we are all cutting back on things. Now's the time when we are all look at our personal finances a little more than normal and try to make some sense of it all. But what if you could save 80% on your grocery bill or even find household goods at a fraction of the cost? Well, I'm sure you'd be pretty happy. Our next guest will tell you exactly how to do that. Ellie Kay is the author of A Tip of Day with Ellie Kay, 12 months worth of money-saving ideas. And you're also a hot mom.
Hot mom with how many kids?
Seven kids, but you also write for the hotmomsclub.com.
Yes, I'm a financial
hotmomsclub.com. We're being very accurate on
right.
this. Yes.
I accidentally set my teenage son to the wrong version of it, so don't do that.
Yeah, okay.
Not good.
All right, so let's go over the tips because you have a lot of great ones. Cody was saying just a minute ago that he read through the book and that it was really good.
Lots of good insights in there.
So let me just read the 5 and then you pick out which ones you want to give our viewers advice on. Fifi the Wonder Dog, buy value over price, how to layer the savings, vacation savings, and gas savings myths.
Well, you know, why don't we start with Fifi the Wonder Dog? Okay. And I think that one of the things we need to think of is the basic idea, whenever you hear fees, you need to question it. For example, if you've banked at the same bank for a long time, and let's say you need a money order, you never need one, and you go in and they want to charge you $10 for a money order, or maybe you need notary work done at your bank, and items like that, those are things that you should say, hey, you know, I've been a customer a while, do I have to pay this fee? So whenever there's any fees of any kind, another example would be with credit cards. Let's say they change your due date on you, which happens. So it's due 2 days earlier, you're 2 days late, they charge you with a $35 fee. Call them up and say, hey, I don't want the fee. Will you waive it?
I always have friends that try and tell me that I shouldn't pay the $2 or the $1.50 fee at the ATM machine, and I always counter, look, guys, that 3.5 minutes it's going to take me to walk down the block and find, or especially even 15 minutes to go find the actual bank that I don't have to pay a fee to. How do you decide when it's appropriate and when it's not?
Well, it's when you can talk your way out of it. I mean, that's you can't talk your way out of a fee with an ATM.
ATM doesn't listen.
You know, when there's a live person there, and for example, you want to buy a prepaid credit card for, we have college students, and we buy those and we send them to them. Well, there's a fee associated with that, and I don't want to pay that, so I just tell them, and you can waive the fee. So that's a real good tip, and you can save a lot of money that way.
How about how to layer the savings? What does that mean?
Well, that means that you don't just have one savings factor. For example, when you're going to the grocery store, you buy things on sale, and when you have a coupon, and a double coupon, and you want to make sure that it's going to be a good value as well.
But see, that's sort of the same point I was making, that the coupon thing,
you don't have the time.
I don't. Oh my! Like I can't even stand in line at the grocery store, much less take a coupon out in line at the grocery store.
Right. But you know, these are for families that are really facing tough times. This is not necessarily going to be something you're going to do. For example, you may want to look at the value over price type of tip.
Right. We were talking about that yesterday.
And so you don't have time to mess with coupons. Let's say that you're in the grocery store and you want to buy a really value type of item. So you're in the grocery aisle and you need some soap. So you get a value brand like Dawn Direct Foam, and that has 40% more cleaning power per drop. You can do a whole sink full of dishes with one.
Full disclosure, are you part of Dawn?
Well, it's something I buy. I buy that on a regular basis.
All right.
I really do. And I make my kids do it too. And you know, we have this agreement with them that they're going to do dishes 1 day a week per child until the bottle of soap is gone. So, hey, I'm never doing dishes.
But you're going to be paying more because they're going to squeeze that bottle. I've been using a lot of that soap.
Yeah, they're using more than one pump.
Why don't you just have a dishwasher? You have a dishwasher?
Yes, well, but there's a lot of times when we have so many people in our family that there's pots and pans, and there's some things that you're going to have to clean anyway. But along those value lines, especially for bigger families, is to buy value when it comes to clothing. You know, a lot of people buy cheap jeans, and
then they wear them a few weeks,
and the kids wear them out. So buy an American Eagle brand or something that's going to last.
You have to buy for 7 kids, Cody. She has to buy food and clothes for 7 kids.
I met someone with kids once. I don't know how.
That's why you got to really focus on buying the bargains and the value and the savings and putting that extra effort, because imagine buying your stuff times 7.
No, I can't. And what do you do with the kid in the grocery store in the line when you got to find the coupon?
I'm organized.
There's 7 of them running around down there. Hold on, guys. I got to get the coupon out.
Cody's just because he's the person behind you.
Yes, I know. These kids, oh, get them.
But you know what? It really paid off with the kids because we started teaching them young, even from things like coupons. And right now, our latest cha-ching factor on kids and scholarships, because they've learned so well, is around the $500,000 point. Our kids have earned $500,000 in scholarships, and we still have 2 at home to go.
And I assume that's because you guys
trained them young.
Well, and not just trained, but you continually plugged away. You kept trying to find a different scholarship, find more scholarships, layer savings, layer scholarships.
Well, that's part of it, but we just trained them with a really good work ethic, and that their job was to get good grades, and that they pursue their passion.
My parents did that for me too, by the way. Your parents?
What?
Instill a good work ethic to inspire you to make good grades.
Sure.
My mom and dad, they
with the long belt and the cold.
Well, that too. The belt was around the house a few times.
Ellie, thanks so much, and don't worry, Cody's not a lost cause. He has a dog now. So he's in training as for responsibility.
Slowly but surely.
With Fifi.
Training wheels.
Thanks so much.
Thanks so much, Ellie. Seriously.